Welcome back to Heavy Hitter Media. I am the Heavy Hitter, and welcome back. If you are new here, thank you. If you are returning, thank you. Thank you. Help your boy out. Like and subscribe. I hope that you're pulling something from the content that you're really enjoying because I'm having a HELL of a time doing this, and I can't wait to get really established so I can start cursing. I know I've been slipping. I ain't really been slipping. I just been cursing. I know I really like, because I like to curse. So I'm trying my best not to curse because I'm trying to get this channel built. And thank you so much for coming to hear your boy rant and just get SHIT off my chest. You know, this is a channel for opportunity. This is a channel for the opportunity of pure entertainment, listening to somebody who has opinions about something that could be valid or not. They're just my opinions, and they have no validity or weight until you allow them to have validity and weight. But what I'm going to say is going to make sense. I'm just going to come on for a few minutes and talk about what the thumbnail says. Drew and Ralph. Who's the real villain? Who is the real villain between Drew Sidora and Ralph Sidora? I know his name is not Ralph Sidora. However, she's more well known than he is. I wanted to make this video because after last season and then episodes 1 and 2 of season 14 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, they are starting exactly the same way that they started last season with the issue because Ralph went to Florida, didn't tell her, wasn't communicating with her, had cameras in the house. So he wasn't picking up the phone nor telling Drew where he was, but his creepy self was watching her because he had installed cameras because he's heavy into tech. So he says, allegedly. But he's, anyway, stay focused. He's creepy. He's creepy. He just has those tiny, you know how some handsome guys just have a creepy aura about themselves? He's creepy. He's a handsome creep. Anyway, so I just wanted to know who's the real villain. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it in the comments. Let's chat. And let's see if you guys agree or disagree. It is what it is. We can agree to disagree and just have an adult civil conversation. But let's talk about Drew and Ralph. And then let's see between the two. And I'm not going to be here long. Just have a little brief conversation with y'all. So I think they're both the villain. One, because Drew Sidora, this is all too familiar. You're having issues with your husband's fidelity or your husband acting inappropriately, which could lead you to believing that there was some infidelity or the possibility of infidelity, allegedly. So now in season 14, her second season on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, again, we start off this season where she's having troubles with Ralph. Ralph's not doing what Ralph should do to make her feel welcome. Ralph's not doing what he should do to appreciate and honor his wife because he has gotten an assistant who has offered to give him a massage via the text message that Drew read, although he is alluding that she meant and said, no, I'll get somebody for you. They'll do, you know, although according to Drew, the text message said, allegedly, that the woman said, oh, I should have come, I knew I should have come and got it, given you the massage. Red flag 1,300,062.983 red flags. And then we're in the same deal because thinking about it, last year, Tampa, this year, an assistant. What's happening here? What's happening here? Y'all did this last year. Did y'all not recall y'all did this last year? Then this episode, of course, we're still talking about the assistant. It's just so reminiscent of last season. He takes her on dinner. Now, remember last year in the old house, before he went and got the new house, that was she knew nothing about, her name was not on it, all that stuff, same stuff as last year. And of course, do y'all watch Candy speak on it? Hopefully y'all watch my other video of Drew Sidora, the one you love to hate. Although I love her. I think she's absolutely beautiful. And I think she's great TV. I think, you know, you can't tell me that she didn't amp it up some just for the TV show because all the stuff so many people complained about, there has to be 2 and 3 hosts. I refuse to believe that she was going to go get. She left to get a car with a line down the street on Peter Street to get a car, and nobody else was there. I refuse to believe that. They just did all that for TV. Anyway, so here we are again, the second season. She's at a dinner where Drew has been a complete DICK. He's saying totally disrespectful things. Now, I will kind of agree that perhaps, and this may be the man in me, although a gay man, maybe that wasn't the place. It was definitely the time, but maybe just not the place, because, you know, let's not be fooled. Because if you watch Speak On It, he says, I'm sorry, it's not Speak On It, I apologize. It's the husband's version of their after-hour show. Aaron, which is Sonya's husband, Ralph, Drew's husband, and Todd, Candy's husband, where they give their rundown of what happened in the episode, which is hosted by Shamia, which, as we saw in previous episodes, was Candy. She got introduced through Candy, I believe, but became Portia's backbone. So Candy has given her this opportunity. It's shown on Candy's channel on YouTube. Shout out to Candy Birds. Girl, you be doing it. You keep the people on. You be putting the people on. Share my stuff. Like my stuff, girl. I like you, Candy. Actually, I bought some bedroom candy for my sister. That's another story. Anyway, he says they didn't show it, but he also brought Drew Sidora a Cadillac Escalade that night with a big bow. Did it all big, but they didn't show it. That's probably the car she came in. I don't know, making shit up just to make, because it sounds good. But he said that night he bought her car. He did this thing. But you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of when a man knows he's done wrong, and a woman is so simple-minded that these big, huge gifts make her so excited and so elated that she's forgotten why she got the gift. Dude, you did this dinner for her because you did some foul stuff. You acted inappropriately via your phone with your former assistant. And you know you still speaking to that bitch. So they have the conversation. She ends up crying. He's a dick. And here we are. Let's talk more about why this could either blow up in her face or not. No, well, 2 things are why I think it's going to blow up in her face. 1, because it's not good for your marriage. It's not good for your marriage unless you and Ralph have this understanding of, look, I'm going to talk bad about you, and this is our storyline for the season. It's going to make you look bad, but yo, look, we got this contract, and look, it worked last season. Although last season, the first 2 or 3 episodes, he was a complete idiot. He treated you wrong, made you feel bad, but in the rest of the season, you made him look like he was the best husband in the world, and y'all were just, oh my God, we're so great right now. Oh my God, you got a delighted spirit. But now here we are back in season 2 of your second season of you having the same issue you had at the beginning of season 1, your first season, girl. Damn. Girl, you desperate just to have a little piece of man, just so you can say that you're in a relationship. But the bad thing is that, like LaToya on the show she had with T.I. and Tiny and all them, you know, we saw her husband was treating her. We were like, that's not going to work. And that's the same vibe that you get over here on the Real Housewives of Atlanta in your second season, Drew. It's not going to work. Because dude know what he got. And he knows that he can manipulate you. And he knows that he can tell you anything. And he can put you on tumble dry. Throw out some pretty little colors. And you're going to look over there. And totally forget that you're upset about what you're upset about. Yeah, he puts you on tumble dry. And sometimes I think you put yourself on tumble dry. You started and you lock the door. Because you just tumble it. You tumble it. You put yourself in there. Let's talk about old boy. He is a villain because either he is allowing himself to be portrayed this way, or he is actively treating her this way. And either maybe they just got this understanding, like, okay, look, I'm gonna let you treat me like this because this is gonna keep you on the show, which helps keep me on the show, and it helps me get these. It's helping me get these females. Maybe you know what? Maybe they gotta understand it. Drew, I take care of you, they gonna take care of me because you're not handling your business. And you're a little light about the brain cells. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chill. If that's not the case, you got to let that man cheat in peace. Because if you're gonna keep staying with him and he's doing what he's doing, girl, that's just stupid. That's crazy. Love, that ain't that much love. That love ain't loving. So I believe again, both of them are the villain. I do believe that they're playing in our faces. I wonder how long they think this is going to last. Drop down in the comments. Let's talk about it. How long you think Drew's going to last on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Hell, how long y'all think Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to last? I think it's on its last legs, man, and I hate that. I hate that because I love this show. I love, love, love Real Housewives of Atlanta. Anyway, so that is it. It was just a simple rant. That damn it, I think Drew and Ralph are both the villains, and this is just them just doing something just to be doing something to stay on the show. So tell me what you think. Who you think is the villain? Drew Sidora or both of them? Because hell, again, I think it's both of them. Thank you again for watching. I hope you liked it. I'm just on here ranting, wasting time on a Good Friday, trying to get this channel up. So I hope you like what you heard. We'll do some more conversations later. You know, like, subscribe, tell your friends, check out the Heavy Hitter on there doing his thing. Thank y'all for supporting, and we will see you later. All right, Heavy Hitters, y'all be cool.